was a bartender. I was more than 10, laughing, smile, telling jokes, serving drinks and breathe that smoke. I said, Mama, was one that I used to do at the Numenbah Correctional Center and also at the Munya Salvation Army Rehabilitation Center in Australia. And that used to be my favorite song to do for those fellows because they were also in recovery, and some of them were either going to go back into the prison system or out into the world, and they used to sing that "It Pays to Serve the Lord" so loud and so wholeheartedly. We recorded them one time, but anyways, the next song I'm gonna do is, if I can just tune up a little bit. These are fairly new strings. And now I'm gonna switch to the guitar. Well, the next song is called "Salvation for a Gunslinger." That's anyways, it's called "Salvation for a Gunslinger." When I was recording this, I was recording this in Bill Chambers' studio down in Sydney. He's a fellow that I met in 1994 when I first was holidaying in Australia, and we came up for this name for this song in the studio because I said it sounds like a gunslinger, and he's staring down death and he's about to die maybe, and he's crying out for his soul. But that could be applied to anybody that's thinking about salvation. And you figure even gunslingers deserve a chance at salvation, do you think? Even us.
I'm going to switch to the acoustic guitar. This thing here is kind of still settling in a little bit. It's pedantic, you know, it's particular. Yeah, that first one there, thanks. What do y'all think about my lovely assistant, Courtney? And I'll just hold that for a moment.
song that I'm gonna do is this next song I'm gonna do is called "The Purple Man," which also has a peculiar name, and it's I think it's kind of a little bit. I didn't realize it when I wrote it, but I think it's about segregation. I think it's about how we segregate people by their color or their social status in life, or financial, or whatever your situation is. But it's a pretty song. Rides a purple horse, and of course, used to be a purple sailor. He's a purple man, the purple man. Rides a purple horse. Good. He's got a purple hat and purple shoes, and he loves to sing the purple blues. He's a purple man, the purple man. Got purple eyes and purple hair, and people laugh, but he don't care. He's a purple man, the purple man. Lives in a purple house on Crayon Street, and the neighbors stare, but he stays discreet. He's a purple man, the purple man. Once had a woman ask her to marry, and she said, if I did, what if we had a purple kid, a purple kid. His heart was broken, you must understand, not an easy life for a purple man, a purple man. Purple, he had his way every night and every day. It'd be a purple world, a purple world. To not only color be true in everything you say and do, especially if you're a purple man, a purple man, a purple girl. Or a purple boy, purple whatever. relate to being the purple man or being the odd one out. I know that's the way I've felt most of my life, and it seems to be that my friends are kind of like, you know, I relate to that story about Frosty the Snowman, and they go to this one room and it's all broken toys, and that was kind of me till God put me back together again. But I'm gonna tune up a little bit. This is kind of interesting with that. Is that a band in the next room? Oh, they're dance rehearsal. It's a real challenge. But yeah, I've kind of done it all. Life in Australia. Well, calling myself Memphis Joe, kind of. I got tuned like that. It opened a few doors for me. One time I was back here visiting, and I got on Live at 9 by some sort of fluke. My dad knew Mary Beth Connolly. I did a couple of songs, and they were calling me Memphis Joe, the ambassador of Memphis to Australia, which is what I was. As a cover, I guess, but I was an ambassador for Christ, and I played at prisons and schools and churches, and did little community concerts, everything you could think of, and I worked for the Compassion organization to do with representing children that need sponsoring, and I sponsored a girl from Africa. And oh yeah, I did mention that's my daughter up there, Sade Olivia Crone, and she's 17 years old. And anyways, I sort of wrote this about, you know, when she was little. I wrote this about how you know, are there for your children and everything like that. So this song's called I'll Be There. And she was a big part of why I stayed there in Australia, even though it wasn't easy, even though it was some adverse circumstances that I won't really bore you with, but anyways, I'll be there. I'll be there to catch you when you fall, and I'll be there to answer you when you call, and I'll be there to pick you up off the ground. No one else is around. Clean up your mess, be a sympathetic ear when you need to confess, and I'll be there to comfort you in the pain when you just can't handle life. I'll help you take the protect you fiercely. Danger comes your way. Shield off the fiery darts of the cruel things people say. I'll be there to catch you when you fall, and I'll be there to answer you when you call, and I'll be there to pick you up off the ground. No one else is around. I'll feed you when you're hungry, hold you when you cry, laugh when you laugh, hurt when you hurt, be your greatest friend. Till the day I'll be there. I'll be there. I'll be there. This next slightly rattly, it settled in a little better than I wanted it to, Jimmy. I was trying to get a lower accent, but we shall persevere. Because God's strength is made perfect in weakness, and that's what I see this group is about. And that's why I like High Point, because the motto is the perfect place for imperfect people, and so therefore I feel like I fit right in. And this song is called One Fine Day, and I was thinking about John, you know, on the island of Patmos, and he was sent there by the Romans or whoever were preaching the gospel, and they banished him to this island. And it says in Revelation, one of the things that he described was there was no more sea, as in no more sea to separate him from the people he loved. Chad Bloodworth, we've never really rehearsed. I just knew he was that good that he just clocked right in on it. The dude's already got a natural made stage name, Bloodworth for a drummer. What kind of do any better? But no, that song though, I said I spent 18 years in Australia, and there were a lot of times that I felt isolated. But you know, that's the kind of a picture, you know, also of we were separated from God, and Jesus came in there and bridged the gap, didn't he?
That's right.
Amen, Brother Tom. My dad's not here tonight. Bard knows if he was here, he would have went, glory. That's kind of trademark. I went to First Event with him one time. That's big, and you know, the preacher said something, it got quiet. Glory.
That's your dad?
Yeah, my dad. Now I'm gonna switch to this 12 string. Lots of fancy footwork up here tonight. I got CDs for afterwards. My sister got me this for Valentine's Day, and I just had to show y'all this. It's a little stripe that while Jimmy's getting this little thing.
You want to monkey around with me?
I didn't know it did that on God. Something better. It's getting worse. That's one where it said give me a hug or something. I'm firing this monkey up. Always rehearse first, right? Josh, I thought it only said a couple of things. I didn't know it said that. But, you know, the Bible does say laughter does good like a medicine, don't it? This one's got this one's got no real volume control in it. This song is called If I Was. And it's a nice, pretty little ballad, and I think I was probably thinking a little bit about my daughter also. But Courtney, and she's only 15, by the way, and she's brave enough to get up here and sing with me, and I'm real proud of her for that. Great songwriter too, and I put a little music to one of her songs, but hopefully you'll hear from Courtney George. She's got a couple of names, but I like Courtney George. And I'm on Facebook. Some of this stuff is going to be recorded in the near future. I use some capos, and I use such strange tunings, it's confusing. couple of places. We're all family here. I think I'm gonna finish with one more song. Does that sound about right?
Great, yeah.
Josh, which is gonna be on that acoustic. Sorry. Oh, it's over here anyway. Yeah. Sorry, I really did more singing than talking, but are y'all okay with that?
Yeah.
Thanks. Maybe, y'all should come up with something else for me to do sometime. A worldwide tour, maybe, sponsored by High Point. I don't have too many demands, do I? But this song is really, I guess my testimony really wraps it up in this. It's about God's grace and leaning into His grace when you're facing circumstances beyond your control, and that's what a lot of us here face in this group. And I hope so. I hope I'll inspire you to reach out further there and embrace His love and His grace and His power. So the song's called Dream Big, the big finale. And I need to tune this back up and play it. A few things to remember. Oh, did I plug? Courtney, can you grab that? Timmy, see, she's got all her brain cells. That down. Back up. Okay. There we go. We're good now. Jimmy.
Yeah, let's sing it one more time, guys.